See, he had it taped up there and it fell down. Just if there were any snakes down in here, I was going to follow it. There. What do you think?
Hi guys. Yeah, you see your kid. 3 hours later.
You can go through and look at these, Benny, whenever you want.
Benny, come out here.
Hey, take your camera and shove it, Benny. One of them guys, you know what I mean?
Out there, beside the coolers.
Probably 40 years. Looks like it came right out of the show.
Right there. Mine was over here.
What did you write? Just your address? Oh, yeah.
The garage kept all this time and hanging up in it.
Or instead of writing
I'll
all
just
that, just put same as.
Same as
Check the tires on it.
see John Terry.
Replace them. He said these tires are still good.
Oh, St. George Canyon. I know where that is. Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Cool.
Somebody the other day came down that road, and we have a gate across because of cabin theft and stuff.
Yeah.
Somebody came down there and bolt cut through our padlock, and I wanted to tell him he ought to check his cabin, make sure, because we figured there's somebody breaking in cabins out there on the road.
Whoa. Yeah, I'm sure.
Happens all the time.
Yeah.
Not so
Yeah,
much
that's-
since the Weinbergers are dead,
Who was like? I was reminiscing
though.
about
Frankie and
them.
Dave.
I remember when they stole the police car, and they caught them one time. They had dynamite. Those guys were bad.
Nancy. Or Nancy Preston? Nancy Preston. Thank you. She's so pretty.
I just walked in, I said, I still gotta go, and I go now.
Yes, I knew that Glenda did. She should actually label these. Because it's going to come a time.
Since Denny Vermillion forgot all the name tags, I think I have to look at my car yet.
You did?
Mary Kreiner, Torquay,
Oh, Mary.
left between 9th and 10th grade, she said. Right, yep. I wanted to make sure she could come and just had an eye done, right?
I just had eye surgery. She went to acting school too. I'll tell you, I can see so much better.
Make sure throughout the afternoon you introduce yourself.
The chatterbox and candy. Got that recipe from my parents.
Okay.
I know where it went, but I don't have it.
My sister asked me that just the other day. I will let her know that.
Or she had like flat feet or something. Heart problem.
That's Marilyn Russ.
And John got out of the way so that we could do that.
Jim Tilson just came in. Where are you? Right there. And his wife, where is she? Sue. And I think everybody's starting to get to remember everybody. Yeah, you just gotta be bold and say, I am so and so.
I am Beth Harmon. I'm in. Who are you? I don't know any of them.
Once again, drinks are outside the door, all kinds of sodas and diet and water, and I will make you coffee if you want coffee, because we have a coffee maker. This quilt, for anybody that's just come in the last 20 minutes, Sue made it.
Oh, somebody's got the scissors.
Oh, what are these?
Scissors.
Swear to God, she's in here.
I got some stuff. I got all of
So one of you is going to win. It's a queen size quilt,
Do anything.
and but you have to take chances. It's 3 tickets for $5, and the proceeds, half of it go to our class treasury, and half go to a charity we're going to decide on later. But please do that at some point. Beautiful quilt, and 3 for $5. I bought $15 worth. You can buy as many as you want. So we need people to buy those. Plus, this is all kind of stuff that Linda put together, nostalgic stuff from all the schools. You can see pictures here, and all kinds of goodies. I gotta say something still. Yo. We gotta get started because the hot dogs are gonna be very cold. So after we're done eating, we're gonna have a class meeting, probably within half hour, 45 minutes. And I don't know what happened to it, but it's here somewhere. There's before you leave today, I want you to take, this is a list of all our classmates that have passed away since 1972, starting with Gary Howland, ending with Tony Strong last month, but all the names and dates are accurate, I think. If you know of an inaccuracy, let me know, but take one with you. We're going to work on a new directory and that kind of thing. I'll tell you later about a few people that want to say a few things today that could not be here. So, all right. Also, there's a donation bucket here with a yellow that will go to the Parkers for maintaining this beautiful facility over the years. And well, he says we don't need that, but that's for the Parkers if you so desire.
We don't charge for anything.
Well,
I'll throw that away.
you'll throw it out. You're gonna start over here with the hot dogs, hot dog rolls, and if you turn around, you had to put the meatballs over there to be plugged in. So hot dogs, meatballs, all kinds of stuff, all kinds of desserts. Take a look at the class cake so you get a chance. And I guess that's it for now.
Did you make that thing?
Yeah.
We're gonna have a blessing real quick. Let us pray.
That's right.
Danny, I got it. Dear Lord, bless these sinners as they eat their dinners. Amen. How's that?
Yeah. All right, that'll work.
That'll work. All right.
Go ahead. Start it. Somebody's got to start. Stop that. Oh my. I don't see Roger Tracy.
They have quite an organization. I guess they're all over the place. So they get. And I'm not exactly sure when that. I'm not sure when that happens. That's coming up.
So the only thing I might consider doing is still taking my bike up to the top of Wheelerville. I could ride up it, but then I wouldn't have any electricity left for anything else because I'd use it all on the way up the hill.
I'm going to start to look for an e-bike because I run out of poop.
Oh, yeah. I became very So when I started riding my bike again, I couldn't get up any hill, so I had to walk every single one. And
Nice selection.
yeah.
What direction does this go?
I think this way. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Why are the plates down here? They should be up
They
there.
didn't want them to have to carry, Betsy, she didn't want them to carry napkins and stuff. So they're at the end.
Yeah, I already got that.
Okay, right now I'm working for Somerset Ambulance and UPMC Somerset Hospital. I work short shifts at both places, about 16 to 20 hours a week. I've retired 3 times, but it hasn't worked yet. So.
And you got into this right out of college?
No, I went to college, worked electronics, worked electrical maintenance at TT Sylvania, and then at Masonite. Then I went to Wellsboro and worked Morgenthaler, building phototype setting equipment, and then they folded up and went back to Germany. They were a German-based company. When they did, I said, I've had enough of this being laid off. I want something else to do. I was a member of the fire department over there and running on the ambulance already. It's like, I'm going to paramedic school. So that got me to that. And when they got ready to hire in Somerset, they were looking for a psych nurse and paramedics. My wife had just finished her board certification in psych, and I was a paramedic, so it's like they got a 2-for deal hiring us, and we were there.
Or she works at Beck's.
She works where?
Beck's. Beck's in Wellsboro.
Oh, I don't know.
She said she comes over to Canton about every weekend. I don't know if she sees you or...
You think she's a cousin or?
Maybe a cousin. She's a pretty big girl, and
What is Beck's? What is it?
it's a restaurant.
Okay. I have a stepdaughter, Angie, but I don't think she works in Wellsboro anymore. She did work over there for a while, but I don't know what people
Oh, I don't know. But anyway, she said she was relation to you, and I said, well, I'm going to see her tomorrow, so I'll tell her you.
Oh.
And she didn't act like she was confused or anything, so I'm not sure. But she knew your mom and your dad, Marvin, right?
Yep.
Yeah, she knew all of them.
Well, eventually someday I'll find out.
Yep, you will.
We're live, amen. Okay, I got
Oh, good. Yeah, oh, good. I already ate, so I'm now getting dessert.
Oh, okay, you're
Yeah,
allowed
I'm
to.
over there with Tommy and Becky.
Oh, okay.
Your cousins.
Yeah, my cousin.
I had
I'm a glutton for punishment.
Say hi, Mary Kreiner Torby. He's filming.
I didn't say the name of the place.
Angie just called too.
She called?
There's a camp or something
That's down my way.
It's down 220.
She knows how to uncover.
That's what I said.
I don't know.
I said it's open if you
I
open
say
it.
Nancy. What were you talking about?
What?
What were you talking about? The Topahawk?
I never had tobacco.
I was thinking that Perry lived, but I can't pronounce it. It's near Williamsburg.
I think Nancy has a camp or something down there.
Oh, really?
It's just somewhere down that way.
Can I close the cover on and put that robot in?
I'll chop these up.
Just a minute. How many would you like? $5? Okay.
When you were getting ready this morning, what thoughts were going through your mind?
I think I was worried about getting here on time because I had the rolls. And I had to stop at the Moose to pick up the cupcakes and the veggie tray. I'm done.
How about, let me ask you this. 55 years ago, that summer, what were you doing?
I went to work at Most Rexall Pharmacy because I was in the school for something and Mrs. Most saw me and said, you got to go down to my husband's store and tell him that you need a job.
Wow. See, Roger.
So that's what I did.
And that started,
Yes. That started my employment at Most Pharmacy, then Rexall. Then I went to Baldwin's Hardware. Then I went to Eastern Milk Producers, the store part. Then I went to Eastern Milk Producers, the Grover plant part. Then I thought, well, might as well go to college, so I went to college. And voila. 36 years old, I graduated with braces on my teeth. And got a job 3 years later. And retired. And went to work for Guthrie. I like to be busy.
and so looking back now,
I don't know. He says you guys
as we're here right now, what's kind of going through your mind? What are some of the thoughts
way down
that
next
are
to
being kicked around?
I think I'm feeling a little more comfortable than I thought I would,
Yeah, it's real
to be honest with you. It's nice to see all the old people and old. But yeah.
Yeah, keep it up.
No, we're not.
I see your brother once
But
in a while
it's good to get caught up with everyone, to see what they've been doing.
When I was at Canton, we lived in two different houses. One was owned by the Evans family. And then we moved to near East Point. That was while I was in high school. When I was at the Evans house, that was when I was at Ogdensburg. So that was interesting, going from a two-room schoolhouse to high school. Considering the fact that when I went to Ogdensburg, I'd always been in a school situation where it was one grade, one class, and there was no distractions. I think I must be ADHD because 3 classes in the same room, I was lost. It was awful. So that's probably the worst part about that.
About high school.
High school was good, except for we had gone on a field trip, and a couple of the boys decided it would be funny to lock me in the boys' locker room. Oh yeah.
Who was that?
I don't remember who did that. But they did. They shoved me in the boys' locker room.
Dale Faust was related to
Was Stuart Rockwell?
visit him after he moved over to.
I don't know if he was one of them, but it would be like Stuart. He was a stinker.
I remember him chasing you around the ball field once.
That wouldn't surprise me. He was always picking on me. He was terrible. Stuart Rockwell. Yeah, where is he? He was one person that I wanted to, if nothing else, beat up on. I owe him big time.
And so, but now since high school, what have you? How could you?
I've been a wife and a mother and merchandiser for 4 different companies. Then
Doing what?
going around and doing resets and checking to see if displays that needed. Excuse me, that watermelon's coming back. Just checking to see if displays that needed to be out were in place and that kind of thing. And then pastor approached me one day after church and says, I need a secretary. I need an administrative assistant to build the PowerPoint, do the bulletins, do the newsletter, and do all the things that the pastor didn't want to do. So, guess who? So that's what I've been doing for the last 10 years.
What church is that?
Keeneyville United Methodist. It's near Middlebury Center, which is halfway between Wellsboro and Tioga.
I have a lot of connections to Canada.
So it's been eventful. 3 kids and 3 grandchildren later. I'm still surviving. And even yesterday with cataract surgery, so you know.
When was that?
I had cataract surgery yesterday.
I'm going to sit over here because I can't see.
I can finally see.
I'm just going to share a few thoughts real quick. I'm not going to, because there are a few people that asked me to say something on their behalf. I'm going through the list and trying to remember exactly what they said. But if you haven't signed this yet and you're alive and here today from our class, please sign in. We're going to do a new directory. Honestly, one very interesting characteristic that took place in all these phone calls all over the place, people were thrilled that I got in touch with them, but they also were sad to hear of all the people that had passed away and didn't know about a lot of them. Maybe as a class we could do a better job with the addresses and things that are coming out, and just give somebody a call if you knew they were from our class. For example, I'll just start with Jim Bly real quick. He lives in New Mexico. We had a great talk. He's having some eye issues, but he says he wishes he could be here. But he sends his good wishes to everybody today. Max Pulaski, real quick. He was supposed to be here today, but he texted me the other day saying he has cellulitis for the 3rd time. He couldn't come. Ray Bagley is in Connecticut today. He fell and had a bad fall a few months back. Some of you know that, in Williamsport, and he's doing a lot better. Pardon me?
Who is that?
Ray Bagley.
Oh, really?
Yep, he's doing better. Bobby Best, his wife just had some major surgery, so he couldn't be here today. I talked the other day to Marie Bloom Powers in North Carolina. She said, I know I haven't ever been to Canton or anywhere much, but I want to come back and I'll just get together with some of you. But she sends her love. She has lots of grandkids, rides horses, had a couple knee surgeries, but she was a registered nurse. I didn't know that. You remember Marie Bloom?
Yes.
Yep. I was going to talk about Jackie Partial, but she's here. We had a long talk one day. Yeah. I say her.
I enjoy your phone calls.
Okay. Jerry Bryan's Coffee. She says hello. Wasn't sure whether she's going to be here today or not. But Penny Buck Gilliam. Someone said they saw her recently at Tops, Glenda. And I've been trying to hunt her down. So I'll have to do some more research. Do you remember a Ralph Buskirk? I have him down. But he moved. Oh, he does?
Just retired from Mason.
Really? Patty Campbell Yagi says hello. She just lives up the road here somewhere, but she was pretty sure she wasn't going to be here. Dale Castle lives in Indiana, and he was thinking about coming, but last minute couldn't come. Talked to him the other day. He's really wishes everyone well. He's had a few health issues too. Diane Chapel, they have their own, Diane Risley, they have their own reunion today. Sharon Molno, I talked to her in Canton, but she takes care of her husband. Glenn Davis, I gave up on. No. I tried. I talked to relatives, and they don't even know his numbers or anything. But I think I got his answering machine, but he never called me back.
Well, Sharon, his sister Sharon lives in Ralston.
Well,
Did you talk to her?
Yeah.
Okay.
She says, I have no idea. So I didn't push it.
Yeah. I didn't talk to her, but Teresa did, and I asked her.
Yeah.
I would not be.
Peggy Day's in Idaho, and she'll come back. Last time she was here a few years back after our 50th, some of us got together at the Wheel Inn with her. She comes when she can. Tom Deljonovan, he's not all there. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Pam Evans Hoffman, I talked to her brother and she wishes us well, but Pam Evans Hoffman. Dan Fitzwater was supposed to be here today. He said he was coming. Davis Hare, I thought was coming too. Ricky Johnson, Brian, can you report on him real quick?
He's just busy out there, so he didn't think he'd make it in.
Yeah. He's in Ohio?
I think it's Indiana.
Oh, okay. Charles Kilmer, I thought might have been here today, but I talked to his wife. He lives over in Beach Flats. Bob Nolden had a Nolden picnic today, so they couldn't come, but he really said he wished he could be here. But Perry Landon lives in Williamsport, and they're on a beach trip with their family. He couldn't be here. Said sorry he couldn't be here. Debbie Lepper-Faust, she's not here. Mike Lyon, I don't know how to get a hold of him.
Isn't he a federal judge or something?
Yeah, he's in Washington area.
Could be wrong.
Pardon me?
I have his information.
I still can't hear you.
I have his information. She is my client.
You do? Okay. Larry Matthews and Terry Twist could not be here today because Larry's granddaughter got married, which would be Terry's great niece or something. So Larry and Terry could not be here today. I tried to get hold of Bob McGovern, and I got his wife's cell phone and left numerous messages, but didn't hear anything back. A long conversation with Steve May. He lives in Midlothian, Virginia. He says to say hello to everybody. Everyone wants, I've already texted a lot of these lists that you have of the people that have passed. Sheila McElwain is at a Yankees game today.
Wow.
Terry McLean Cheslock, I haven't heard back from. Charlotte McNett Hayes in Kentucky, I talked to her the other night, and she's almost teary-eyed that she couldn't be here, but her kids wouldn't let her drive that far. You remember good old Charlotte. Dwayne Moore, I thought was going to be here today with a caretaker, but don't see him.
I just called his son. His son thought he was here. I said, no, he's not. So he tried to find him.
Stuart Rockwell, of all people, is supposed to be here today. I thought for sure he was going to be here.
Yeah. I mean,
He and
how
his
can I pick on him?
said he
He's
was
not here.
coming with his wife. Bonnie Parks Lathrop lives in North Carolina, but I didn't have any good luck with that. Debbie Sachs Blankley, I'm not sure her husband's real well, but I didn't get a return from her. Ed Schultz said he would have loved to have been here, but he found out a few weeks back that his son was coming in from Colorado for something, and I think I know what that something is, right, Jan?
Yeah. 50th.
It's tomorrow is his 50th anniversary. So probably his wife wouldn't want him up here today. But they camp a lot. They're always camping. Pam Spencer Walter is holding her own. I think she has a lot of mobility problems. Her sister said she thought it might be a real struggle to get her here, so that wasn't going to happen. Jerry Spriggle, I didn't get any answers on. John and Marilyn, I ended up calling him, and here they are, and here they are. Roger Tracy, what can I say? Where are you? He's supposed to be here today, I thought. So if you see Roger Tracy, Sue, You see him, we got a bust on him. Jeff Vermilia lives in the Villages in Florida, but he said he couldn't be here. Lynn Weldon is right here filming me, unfortunately. No. Ted Williams says hello. He lives in Tennessee, Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. His wife has beginning stage of dementia. So keep Ted in your prayers. He's got a lot of... Connie Willett Simcoe, I didn't know how to get a hold of her. Roxy, your sister. Remember, Connie ended up being in our class too, right? That's what I remember. Debbie Wilston Castle. Hiram Wood, I didn't get a response on. Juanita Woodward, no response, because I didn't know how to get a hold of her. Now, do you have any questions about anybody else? I thought maybe she'd show up today. She'd hear about it.
Last time I knew she was in Arizona. And she was on TV.
She was on TV?
Yeah.
Well, we won't go into any. I'll tell you privately later.
Okay, okay.
Larry Matthews? I mentioned he's at a wedding today.
We missed it.
He's at a wedding today. Anybody else you can think of that I might know of? I tried to get hold of everybody, but it didn't quite work out because some people just off the grid almost. But we have 35 here today, so I think that's wonderful. Yes?
Can we get a group picture?
Yeah, we're going to do that. What's that?
Ted Baldwin.
Oh, Ted Baldwin. I did a little research, and his first wife told me, I got a number, and I called his place in North Carolina. But from what I could tell from the picture, and this is what, his wife looks a lot younger, I think. But she didn't. Nobody called me back, so honestly, I couldn't tell you much about Ted Baldwin.
Probably tired, resting up.
Can you think of anybody else?
Bill George.
Bill George. Well, I'm a friend of his on Facebook. Anyway, we're all blessed to be here today at 70. I'm still 72. Anybody else 72? Oh, a lot of us. You older ones.
Hey, watch it, Sonny.
Are you 73? We're blessed for you. You're blessed too. 73 to be alive, and I'm not even going to what I went through 5 years ago with COVID and broke my ankle last year. So life has struggles, but God is with us, and I just praise Him that we could even be here today at 72 and 73 years old. 55 years, hard to imagine. I used to think when someone was 50, they were old. No, they're young. But what else do I want to say? Something about, Beverly, where are you? Would you stand and give a real quick report about what you were going to say about the
Hi, my name is Bev Harmon. You may remember me.
Yes.
Annie Getchergun. You want me to sing anything for you? I couldn't sing back then. I still can't sing.
Speak up now.
All right. Okay, regarding the Class Memorial Fund. A few years ago, I can actually tell you when, the end of 24, Dale and Chuck, Dale Faust, Chuck Meade, died within a few days of each other. So Patsy called me and said, what are we doing about this? Right before that, John Orr had died, but Patsy and I had given money. I think a lot of us who went to that funeral gave money in his name. So, and I'm not sure, but Ann, you had planted a tree for John, didn't you, or something?
No, I sent the donation to the fire company.
So we were covered there. And so I took it over. I just muscled Ann right out. It was a coup. And so Patsy and I were talking, and I said, well, I'll take over, and I will do a fundraiser on Facebook. So she suggested, she goes, I'm just going to send in $50 to the Ulster Animal Sanctuary for Dale. That's what he wanted. And I said, good, I'll send in $50 to the American Diabetic Association for Chuck, because that's what they had requested, and we'll consider that our donation. And I put that on our Facebook page, and you guys were amazing. You sent in $740. which was wonderful. I actually added $10 because I'm a simple girl with a simple brain, and if I'm going to subtract 50, I'm not doing it from 40. So anyway, I just wanted to give you an accounting. We now have $550 in there. I don't know how many of you people, follow our Facebook page, but whenever I send something in, it's always from us. Even though it's my check, it's always from us, and you guys all get the credit. And then 3 of them has sent us, 3 of the 4 have sent letters back acknowledging, and I always post those too. So we don't really have a treasury for anything else but dying.
I'd like you to give her a nice hand drum.
Yes. So the best thing you all can do for me is just stay alive. That would be really great. Is everybody okay with this?
Do we have a backup in case something happens to you?
I do. Honest to God, my executor of my will has a letter from me saying, although he doesn't have the amount, I've got to do something about that, that if anything, when something happens to me, that he send a check to Patsy, and that she's just hearing about this, by the way. Yeah. And then you decide who gets it from there or whatever.
Oh, sure. Okay.
Who wants to be next? Who wants to be next when I die? I'm feeling a little verklempt, so maybe I might not be around much longer. So.
One thing I do know that if you give her cash, if you write a check, they should write it out to you, because we don't actually have a 71 checking account. It's too complicated anymore. So what do you do when you send something to, you write your own personal check?
I write my own personal check, but on the memo it says you guys, it says, used to say Canton High School Class of 71, something like that, but Denny got all, when he gets his fingers all involved in stuff, and his cousin Doug Green died, and he suggested that we send money to the Wounded Warriors. And he said, well, put on there, it's Canton, Pennsylvania High School, because we don't want Canton, Ohio getting the credit. That's true. So, and you see in those letters, they don't say, they'll say who they've given the credit to, and it's you guys, all of us, not just me. I have a template that goes out. Do you read those? You're all looking at me like, what are you talking about? Do you even read them? Sure.
I do.
Thank you. That's it for me.
Well, you've got to help me out here for another second.
Okay.
We're going to have a prayer over the people that passed, and just as a token of remembrance, let's just be still for a couple minutes, and Bev's going to read the names of each person. So let's pray. Father, we thank you for this beautiful day, and thank you for drawing us here together. And we know, Lord, that you never leave us nor forsake us as we keep our eyes on you. We just thank you for these people that we're remembering today. Each one meant something, it was someone dear to someone here, and some of us didn't know other ones as well, but we still have that camaraderie and the friendship over the years, and we put them into your capable care and keeping, Father. And just thank you that we could have our lives bonded with them through school and beyond, and we do miss them, and we pray that you will just be with us throughout the remainder of this time today, and as everybody travels home. And we just thank you in Jesus' name.
Amen.
Go ahead, Beverly. Real loud.
Thank you. Gary Howland, December 22nd, 1972. Robert Lyon, July 3rd, 1976. Mike Baker, July 1st, 1981. Karen Kilmer Vermilya, July 7th, 1985. John Carl, July 23rd, 1990. Ernie Rout, May 25th, 1998. David White, April 11th, 1999. Karen Wesneski Karj, July 26th, 2000. Kevin Kelly, February 4th, 2001. David Sakers, April 5th, 2007. Glenda Bryington Thompson, March 10th, 2008. Dean Fry, April 27th, 2008. Jerry Tuning, October 2nd, 2008. Darrell Rydell, December 29th, 2009. Tom Optograph, May 13th, 2011. Bill Wilcox, June 6, 2012. Howard Wilcox, September 18th, 2015. Julie Cox, December 28th, 2015. Robert Castle, Bob Castle, 5/19/2016. Frank Weinberger, August 17th, 2016. Steve Vermilia, November 4th, 2018. Jeannie Apker-Smith, February 17th, 2021. Ralph DeLong, August 17th, 2021. Jerry McNett, December 2nd, 2021. Keith Fitch, April 29th, 2022. Debbie Perry Coyle, January 8th, 2023. John Orr, May 25th, 2024. Dale Faust, September 19th, 2024. Chuck Mead, September 22nd, 2024. Randy Vanderpool, January 25th, 2025. Roxy Willett Castle, October 22nd, 2025. Doug Green, February 9th, 2026. Tony Strong Hall, May 21st, 2026.
Thanks for doing that. And if I made any mistakes, I'm willing to own that I did a lot of research to come up with it through cemetery looks and trying to find all these dates and stuff. So I think pretty sure it's accurate.
You guys remember eating lunch at Canton, and the hot lunches sat on one side and the packers sat on the other in the seats.
Mr. Swingle.
And I can remember Sally and I used to sit together for lunch with our little bag lunch, you know. And if you had milk, where did we go for milk? Was it? It was cheap, nickels, but you know that, and those awful restrooms that were in the gymnasium.
Everybody have a ticket that wants one?
Oh, are we done with all the other announcements? We have an announcement to make.
Oh.
Next, our monthly class meeting will be at Burr's Cabin, Possum Lodge, on
That's right.
August 15th.
August 15th.
We're going to announce we're having a child too.
We're having a child.
How do you do it?
Well, it's in the water. I come up and get a glass.
So, 140 of it's going to go back to the class, Bev. 140 of this is coming back to our treasury.
Okay.
That's what Sue wished. The other 140, you got to tell us what you want to give it to. It could be like the library, Green Free Library. I know they're always needing money. It could be any nonprofit, I guess nonprofit group around Canton, or the other $140. So. What's that?
Jackie's coming with money.
Tom already gave her the money.
She already gave me money, didn't she?
Yes,
Jack?
Tom gave it to her.
She already got her tickets.
Oh, oh, okay.
She got tickets.
All right, so let's get your tickets out. And since Sue won the one 5 years ago, maybe she would pick a number out. How about that? Except if you pick your own, I think I got these all mixed up. I've been mixing them for. All right, so she'll read the number and be looking. I forgot I had some here too. What's that? Oh, they're
Those are extra tickets.
yeah.
Yeah.
Then you put yours on top, right?
No. Okay, reach in there. Young lady.
There's Denny's tickets on the floor.
You want to read the number real loud?
Oh, it's my number. No. 899-364.
Nope. Somebody's got it. Sam Terry!
Just so you know, I was told not to come home without it.
Sam Terry got $40 for her.
I can't help it. It's my allowance.
There you go, Sam Terry.
Oh, she'd be so tickled.
Would anybody have any objections?
Does she make them or what?
Sue made it.
Yeah, I know, but
They're always
makes
meeting.
I have no objection.
You have an objection?
No, I said I have no objection.
Everybody in favor of the Green Free
Green Free Library in Canton, they get government money.
Yeah.
They could really use our, so we'll give them 140 of this, and Bev will get the other 140. Bev, you can't go to Boscov's with 140. Darn, huh?
she'll make it 150, but she can't.
Okay, I'm going to tell you how it was if you've never been there before, because it was an exciting school. It was a 2-room schoolhouse. It had a little room with 1 to 3, and it had a big room 4 to 6. We had a playground that consisted of monkey bars, swings, a big slide and a little slide. We would take wax paper so we could go down that slide a little bit faster. And we had a teeter-totter. Now, you had to almost be the same weight on a teeter-totter, or you'd be like this, couldn't go down. Sometimes it took 2 kids to 1 person, and then all of a sudden the person decided to get off. Guess what happened? Plunk, you went down. We played, there was a hedgerow we used to play in, and there was a woods behind us. We had to bring our lunch every day, but on Monday and Wednesday and Friday, we had chocolate and white milk. Tuesday and Thursday, we just had milk, white milk only. And once a month, we would go to, across the street, they had Church of Christ. The ladies would put on a hot meal for us. And so that cost us $0.25. And we got to have a hot meal and homemade pies and everything. And who was in our class was Linda Bryington, Glenda Bryington, Glenda Brunchley, Julie Cox, Tony Strong, Mary Kreiner, and Sam Terry. Chuck Mead came for a while, but he moved to Roaring Branch. Let's see, each day, at the end of the day, we would have to take turns cleaning the chalkboards and eraser, pounding them outside. Hold this. After my page. Okay, we had a foyer right there, and that had hooks where we hung our coats, and then we had lunch pails and our lunch sacks would hang in there. Okay, and we remember some teachers. Mrs. Page, 1st to 3rd, Mrs. Brino, she was a very short lady. I used to have to look down at her, but she let us know who was boss. And we had some substitute, Mrs. Darrow, Mrs. Lyons, and then we had Mr. Griswold. Once a month we had art teacher. We had Mrs. Wilmy. Once a month we'd have music, and then Mrs. Lyons taught, Mr. Lyons taught us piano lessons at the church across the street. We would have a recess, and Julie had to be Ringo Starr. And I don't remember who the other characters were, but Julie had to play the drums all the time. Once in a while, we snuck in the woods to eat wild leeks, which were wild onions, and we stunk up the whole classroom, smelling like onions. And the teacher was quite mad at us. The teachers would teach 1 grade at a time, and we would have to sit there and listen or do our work that she'd give us. If you were good, the teacher let us go down and walk down the store. There's a hill, there was Shanley's store, and we got to have some penny candy. So just the 5th and 6th graders were the only ones old enough to do that. And Mr. Page, Henry Page, brought a TV to school so we could watch the landing of the moon. So we got to watch that. Our bus drivers were Joe Wynn, Thad Woodard Sr., and Jerome Wynn. Girls would like to take red colored crayons and we paint our fingernails. Okay, we would say the Pledge of Allegiance, And I think we did a morning prayer, silent prayer every morning. And that was it.
Yay. How about Roaring Branch? Anybody want to say anything about Roaring Branch?
We didn't do anything.
I would say something, but it's inappropriate.
No gossip about Roaring Branch.
Patsy, what the hell are you talking about?
Your boobs
How many students were in Roaring Branch from our class?
that are here. We had 10, yeah.
10.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
And Ann's the only one who had boobs. We didn't like her.
You only had what?
Boobs.
It was my extra sauce.
I still don't have boobs.
Oh my goodness. Moving right along.
I'm just saying, it was the truth.
Yeah.
It wasn't my choice.
How about
We're jealous.
From Ralston?
What do you want to know? Just three rooms. Mrs. Lentz, Jackie and I were just talking. Mrs. Lentz had first and second.
There's Ralston.
Mrs. Ziegler had third and fourth. And Mr. Rockwell, best teacher I ever had, was fifth and sixth. And Mr. Lucas was our janitor.
Yeah.
He lived next door. He was.
You didn't have hot lunches either, right?
No.
No. Well, fortunately, we went home.
Yeah.
Oh.
We could sprint home
Okay.
and that was
And how many were in your class?
12,
I was the
12 or
only
13?
girl in
5th grade.
5th grade.
Yeah.
In
Jeannie Abker came and made it too.
yeah.
Would Maria Bloom have been in your class?
She would have, but she didn't move. She didn't live here then.
Okay.
Yeah, Marsh Hill was Jeannie. Jeannie Abker came from Marsh Hill. Jeannie and Larry Matthews, which brings me another name that I didn't hear.
Did you know that Ralston used to have a high school?
Yeah.
Goodness.
Don't make fun of Ralston.
That was a long time
And a
ago.
lot of trophies up the can
Yeah.
from Ralston High School.
Jackie Stagg was on one of the championship teams, I think.
Oh, wow.
They had a football team too.
Yeah, they're a good football team.
Wow.
Are they the Ralston Rattlers? Yep.
Yep.
That's what I thought, because I have an R.
That's Reese
in my
Tread.
mom's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, they were the Ralston Rattlers.
Okay. How about Leroy? Anybody? Arthur would tell a lot of stories if he were still here, but he
I
had to
think
go.
Debbie Faust was from Leroy.
Jim went to Leroy, right?
Yeah.
Brian did.
Brian.
Right?
Anything you want
I
to
don't
say?
have any
Jim and David were the bullies of our class.
Really?
Yep, they were the bullies.
You were overpowered by girls, right?
No, you did what they told you to do.
Brian used to be one of the little runs, and I look at it.
Yeah, I was a runt. I was.
He was.
What year did they close their school?
2 years after
In the
I.
morning before school?
Ernie did that. Got kicked out. They threw us out of school. Father went there. Shot 22 bullets with hammers.
Seemed like a good idea at the time.
Yeah, it
right?
was. It was fun.
I'm very impressed with how Leroy has kept up the school and their community. You know, they've got Leroy Museum, and the school is used for a lot of different things, and the ball field, and so it's, of course, they have the old home day there every year. But Leroy's been very impressive. How about Canton Elementary? That's probably, most of us here today went to Canton Elementary, and I'm just going to say a couple things. I have quite a few memories, but I lived in East Canton, and I had a hard time getting away from teachers because Mrs. Golden lived there, Mr. Richard lived there in high school, Anna D. Watts was there, Clara Smiley was a retired teacher, Mrs. Allen, and so I was always surrounded by teachers. He lived in Leroy. Yep. But one thing that I thought was really cool about Canton Elementary was that we had the hot lunch every day, and it cost 30 cents, if you remember. It's a quarter and a nickel. If you had the money. Now, my mom and dad had 5 boys, and we didn't get to have 30 cents every day. We'd carry our lunch. But if you remember at Canton Elementary, we sat around the upper part of the gymnasium on benches. I think they let us sit where we want. But my real highlight was I usually had a nickel somewhere, but ice cream cost a nickel. And Janice Sweeney, remember her?
Yeah.
Janice Hurdle. She became Janice Hurdle. It actually goes to church I go to now. She's close to 90. But she would give you your ice cream every day. It cost 5 cents. And but it was so cool to be sitting around that gym and looking down every day. And the elementary school was fun for me because I actually taught there for less than a year after I got out of college before they tore it down, which was so sad to have it all come crumbling down. But good memories. Going through elementary school in Canton, you had one teacher until you hit fifth grade, then you switched morning and afternoon. In 5th grade, you'd have one, and then the first time we had a man teacher, Mr. Rainey. I don't know if you remember him. He was fun. I remember Sally and I were in 4th grade together. We were in a mixed class. I don't know if you remember or not. We had Mrs. Lyon.
Yeah, I was in.
Were you there?
Yeah.
There were like 12 4th graders and like 20 3rd graders over on the other side of her desk. I don't know how she tried to get us to be independent, but I always got in trouble for talking.
I don't know what patrol I was in, but I was always put out in the hallway
me too.
or sent to the principal's office. Don't ask me why.
And one time I got in trouble for talking to Sally Mockmer, and Mrs. Lyon says, Dennis, go out in the hall with your desk.
Yeah.
In kindergarten, we used to have to take a nap on our rugs.
Yeah.
With Mrs. Ayers. And one day, Sue pulled my hair, and she had to go up and sleep under Mrs. Ayers' rug, or desk, I mean. I'm sure you remember that.
That's why you're out in the hall.
Danny, talking about it, kindergarten, I was a dropout. I went for 3 days, and my mom said, what do you think of that? I said, they make you take a nap. I wasn't even tired. So they said, well, you want to go back? No, I'm not going back. So I was the original dropout.
The original dropout.
Well, I think many of us, how many did not go to kindergarten? Even though Canton had a kindergarten program, it was half day. And the only way you could go is Mrs. Ayers was the only teacher, morning and afternoon. And she's a shirt-tail relative of mine, but we couldn't get there because my dad had the car to work in Elmira, wherever he worked at the time. And the only way you could go is if you had half-day ride, either to or from. Like if you're in the afternoon class, you'd have to get a ride to the afternoon and go home on the bus. But, so, I just went right to 1st grade with Mrs. Brand. Anybody else in Mrs. Brand's class in 1st grade?
I had Miss Niffen.
We had some great teachers, and I was always a little bit afraid. I didn't want to get personal, but I was always a little bit afraid of Miss Stokes. Little old lady, but boy, was she mighty. I didn't have her, but man, she.
We had Mrs. McElwain
Okay.
when I started. And her husband, Bert, was the caretaker. And he would come and stoke the coal stove, and he was a hoot. She was more prim and proper, but Bert wasn't. And he would take his coal shovel and pretend he was playing guitar, and he'd get all the kids laughing, and she'd give him dirty looks. Oh, he probably caught it when he got home, but.
Did the grades have different places in the school? Like I see there's 2 stories.
Yes, I think
Primary.
The upper grades.
1st, 2nd, and 3rd were on the 1st floor.
The first.
Not in Roaring Branch, though.
Kindergarten, 1st,
Not
and 2nd
Roaring Branch.
downstairs. 3rd grade was upstairs.
Okay, I don't really remember that.
Yeah, we only had 2 rooms, yeah.
Oh.
1st and 3rd in one, and 4th and through 6th in the other, yeah. And a back door in the-
I remember in 6th grade in Mrs. Golden's class, if you were in, well, you probably did the same thing if you were in Mrs. Lund's class, but when we had a fire drill, they made us go down these rickety steps out back. I was scared to death of them. They were steep. And
Bernard, get on the track.
I always thought we were going to fall.
Is that school still standing?
Oh, no.
Oh.
No, it's been gone since probably
When they built the new one?
1970. Let's see, I graduated in 70, probably 78, somewhere around there. They tore it down. Pardon me?
Our school had coal stoves to heat with
Oh, really?
for a while. Well, Burt McElroy came out.
Yes.
Did they use the roller skates? Didn't they used to give roller skates? Then they used to be able to go in and roller skate.
In the gym?
Yeah.
Jim, yes.
Maybe. I never did it.
Remember
But.
that? I remember going there.
Oh, I want to make mention the fact that you're always welcome. We do get together the third Saturday of every month at the Roaring Branch at Midway. It's usually anywhere from 4 to 8 people, and you're always welcome. So if you want to come any given Saturday, the third Saturday of the month at noon, we'll be there. I'm usually there, Bev's there, and Glenda, Linda, and Ann, and Mickey, Lindley, and Stuart and Brian sometimes, and Tom Del Jonathan, and Sue, and whoever else wants to come. It's every month. We've been doing it for, I think, 10 years at least. I think it's been.
I have a memory for you.
Yes.
When I first started dating Sue, I went to when they used to have the class reunions with all the classes. So we're all in the auditorium. We go walking in, these two little old ladies say, "Who is that? Where's he from?" So finally I stood up and said, "Hi folks." I said, "For those that don't know me, I was a fresh air kid for the class of 71.
I wanted to wring his neck.
I got a little story I want to tell before I leave. We had a little problem. We went to Towanda for a court hearing, and the court hearing got canceled. So that left us all down in Towanda. Well, some of the people decided that they were going to go around and help themselves at the stores, and they did a lot of shoplifting. Well, I don't remember exactly who all was with me, but John Hyde and I and somebody else had to take all the stuff back to the stores. And somebody had lifted a watch at one of the jewelry shops, and I went to take it back to them, and they wouldn't accept it. And they said there's no way possible somebody could have stolen it from here. So John Hyde ended up with the watch. But
that was a stain on our class.
That was a stain on our class.
The thing that we had to have the class meeting in the auditorium.
These are the elementary school pictures we were supposed to bring in. Glenda? That's Glenda. Really? You can tell who this is. She still looks the same. Oh, isn't it? I know who it is. Yep. She looks just like that today. Sitting here right in front of me.
No, Denny.
Is she cute? Little Sally Mockmer.
That's Sally, yeah.
Yep. Aw, we loved him. He looked the same all the way through, too.
Who is it? I'm not even sure. Ernie. Oh. Yeah.
You came into town.
Okay, this one is the class star.
Me with my cowlick.
And this lady still looks the same with her deep set eyes.
He was yelling at me. Years ago.
I think she's the same.
Janet Driscoll.
Yeah. And here's somebody whose mother was very partial to Tony Home perms. Didn't I love her? I was a happy little girl.
That you like a touch.
Counting the two that left, 29 classmates. Yay.
That's pretty good. That's
That's more than I thought.
All set?
So we're ready. Go ahead.
Smile,
1, 2,
folks.
3.
Everybody smile.
1, 2, 3.
Cheese.
One more.
Now somebody, who's that just pulling in?
Arthur!
Oh, wait. You gotta get Arthur in here.
I was gonna say,
Get in here, Arthur.
he was telling me about that. Those numerous wrecks, lake wrecks and properties.
Wait, I
Come as you are,
Got his GoPro on. Get that GoPro going. Let's go. Or is that your
Where did
safety
you
light?
go? Were you at a party or something?
Yeah.
Oh.
My nephew Liam was 6.
All right.
Well, he was 6 on my birthday, so.
Well, I wanted your phone number.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Cheese.
Yeah. Cheese.
1, 2,
3.
cheese.
You ready?
4.
Cheese.
Tell me how you made the quilt.
Cutting up a lot of material in 2 pieces and sewing them all together, and when I get the top done, then I send it to a long arm quilter, and she does the quilting on it, and when I get it back, I have to put the binding on it, and then it's ready to go.
Have you done a lot of them, or is this like the first one?
No, I've been quilting since for 45 years, and I donate a lot, whether it's different benefits or organizations having a Chinese auction.
What are your most vivid memories from grade school or high school?
Just in grade school, we ate leeks to get kicked out. They sent us home.
For doing what?
Because we ate leeks and it stunk so bad. And pounding 22 shells with a hammer to make them go off.
In class?
No, it was at recess time.
Where'd you get the shells?
Well, we took them to school. Back then they didn't have all this school.
So what does a leek taste like? Does it taste good?
It's an onion, but boy, it stinks.
You only did it once?
Yeah, well, they went. I did it again. They threw us out of school, probably.
Roxanne's?
Oh, Roxanne's grandson? Very cool.